Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Sonia and I'm the Pediatric NP Mom. I'm a girl mom of two and a pediatric nurse practitioner, here to provide tips and tricks to keeping our kids happy and healthy. Today's Monday and I want to start a new thread called Medical Mondays to give you some insight on some common ailments that we see in kiddos in my practice from the newborn to the teenage years. So what's something that's super common that I want to talk about today? Constipation. We've probably all heard about it, seen it, or even experienced it ourselves. So what is constipation? It's when we have a painful, infrequent stool. Now that doesn't mean we have to go every day. Some kiddos go 1 to 2 times a day, and some kiddos can go every other day. So how does it start? We usually see it start in our little ones. They have one painful poop and then they get scared to go and they hold it in. They don't want to have that again. This can be a problem because it can lead to something called encoparesis. What is that? It's something where the hard stool gets stuck. It sits there and then the new stool causes leakage around it. This can cause soiling in the pants, and this can be very embarrassing, especially in our school-age kiddos. This is something we see more commonly in boys. So how do we prevent it? How do you know if your kids are constipated, especially if they're not in diapers anymore? You may have to ask them how often they poop or what their poops look like. They should be smooth or lumpy logs. They shouldn't be balls or liquid. You may even have them take a look at the Bristol stool chart with you. The stool should be between a 3 or a 4. Sometimes the kiddos give us signs. They may hold it in, not want to go, or they may wait till they come home because they don't want to go in public. If it's gotten to a pretty bad point, you're going to have to see your pediatrician and they may have to talk with you about starting some medications. But if you want to try to nick it in the butt and treat it naturally before it gets to that point, here are some tips and tricks that I can provide for you. Drinking water and being active can help kids and adults stay regular. Eating foods high in fiber can help bulk up those stools. But there are some foods that really can help you go. My favorites are peaches, mangoes, pears, papayas, and prunes. Some of the foods that you should avoid are bananas, white rice, white bread, and processed foods. It's also a rule of thumb that you should try and sneak in those fruits and veggies. I know, you probably have a really picky toddler like I do. So what do? I like to make smoothie bowls and throw in some vegetables like some spinach and some of those fruits I mentioned. You can also make popsicles. My go-to is making mango popsicles or peach and strawberry popsicles. I have an awesome popsicle molder and I can just pop them in the freezer, and whenever my kiddo is in the mood for a sweet treat, I just sneak them in and they don't even realize it's healthy for them. You may also have to try and sneak those veggies in by shredding up some cauliflower or broccoli into your mac and cheese. Those are just a few of my go-tos on how to help keep my kiddos regular and get them eating those healthy foods. Well, I hope you learned something today. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Please let me know in the comments below if there's anything that you want to hear about or anything that you want to learn. Please like and subscribe to the Pediatric NP Mom. I hope to see you again next week. Thanks again.